welcome to another episode of a Fujoshi Commentary, your go-to place for anime, manga, yaoi facts, recommendations, and reviews, all done by yours truly. So today I am making another video. For once, I'm actually got my videos on time and I can actually show you guys what I got. So this video is going to be, as you can tell by the title, an AWA merchandise haul. So with that being said, let's get into it. I got a lot of great stuff from AWA this year. I didn't get as much as I usually get because I was on a budget and had a lot of issues with my card, but at the same time I pretty much cleaned out on the Thursday of, because there's this awesome super happy fun sale that goes in and you get a lot of stuff that you wouldn't get at the dealer's room, so I really look forward to that. Plus I got some good bomb ass signatures from my favorite voice actors, and I also was able to get an interview, but I didn't get an autograph from one, which was Vic Mignogna. But without further ado guys, stay tuned. So the first item I was managed to get, which wasn't really an item, it was more of a sort of signature. I did this fan art of Claire Leonelli from Heat Guy J. It's an extremely obscure anime, an extremely obscure manga project by the same man who did Escaflowne, which is really hyped this year because they just got rights to redub the actual anime, because it was years and years of this battle to get this anime redubbed and republishing, right? You know, it was just amazing. But also he was responsible for Code Geass, the creator of Heat Guy J. And I was actually able to get the signature of Johnny Young Botch. That's his signature. If you don't know who Johnny Young Botch is, he's most known for his role in Wolf's Rain. He's also known for his role as Ichigo in Bleach, and he's also known, fairly obscure if you've ever watched The Count of Monte Cristo, he's Albert Monsurf, or Mondigo, whatever his name is. The real name from The Count of Monte Cristo Gangutsuo, the anime version of that by Gonzo. But I stood in line for over an hour and a half. I think it was 2 hours on Saturday night. Just by chance I was able to snag a place in line to get his autograph, and I also got a picture of him, which I will show. They were incredibly blurry because my phone is all sorts of not good with it, even though I brought along a selfie stick for the occasion. I'll just next time have to know for every convention I must bring my camera, because that is where I get the best quality photos. With all of that, I also got another signature, and it was from actually a Japanese voice actor, and I was actually extremely excited. He was one of those last minute voice actors that they were able to snag towards the end of the beginning of the con, and his name was Matsaya Mazukaze. I hope I said that name right. He actually did the lead for Heat Guy J. He played as Daisuke Aurora, or Dice, and it was so, everything just seemed like it fell perfectly into place, because when I was at the Super Happy Fun Sale, I got this. I originally planned to get a signature from a sketch I did, which I wanted to get that too, but for some reason I couldn't find another time where he autographed. But on that Friday of, I was able to snag an autograph for this book, and I actually was able to buy this at the Super Happy Fun Sale for, I think it was $7, because he said normally this would have went for $15, but because it was a super old manga, and I was talking to him earlier in the line when I was getting my badge, this same guy who was at his booth, and he said it was only $7, so I snagged a really good deal with this. And the funny story about that, when I went to go see the voice actor, I was able to talk to him a little bit. Like, he knows some decent English. I feel pretty bad because I should know at least conversational pieces of Japanese, because I do want to go to Japan at some point, but I was very rusty with my Japanese, and I was trying to speak to him, but he could speak a lot more English to me than I could Japanese to him, and he was super excited. Like, I love doing that to voice actors. I love giving them like obscure roles or minor titles and things like that, and having them sign those, besides their more iconic ones, unless I really love the iconic character, because with doing that I'm able to like kind of give them a side curve, and most of the time they remember me because, oh, you're that girl who did that side character who showed me that. Like, I did it to Chris Sabat when I had my Eden of the East DVDs, and he played like one character from episode 2, 3, and 4, I believe, until the character's death, and I made him sign the inside of my DVD cover. I didn't make it, but you know, I had him sign the inside of my DVD cover, and he was like, oh, I haven't heard of that one in a while, and I was just laughing, and he said he remembered me from a few cons ago, which was very great because I usually have to get his signature from one of my friends because he can't go to cons because he'll either be working or busy, and I try to get him something for his birthday. But back to this, he saw this and he was so excited. He was like, "The kaiju," and he was so excited, and he was trying to tell me, so he wanted to ask me if I knew about Code Geass, and I believe he voices in Code Geass as well. And he was like, "Do you know about Code Geass?" And his translator was like, "Do you heard Code Geass?" And I said, yes, I love Code Geass, and I love everything that you've pretty much voiced in, but Heat Guy J is my bread and butter right now. So he was so excited, and what he did is first thing he did was he put AWA dice, and then he put his signature on the side, and then he did that cool loop signature, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was just great. It was something that'll last forever. Also, if you ever need tips on how to keep a signature, mostly I just get some Scotch tape and I tape it on there and try to make sure it stays, and if it kind of starts peeling, I'll add another layer. I try to keep them consistent each and every time. It's a little tip for you. I've been doing it for years and it seems to work. I learned it the hard way when I got Todd Haberkorn's signature on one of my old AWA badges. Now, the third thing I was able to get signed by Todd Haberkorn was it was so stupid of me. I knew Todd Haberkorn was going to be on AWA months ago, but I was so focused on my cosplay and all my other stuff that I didn't bring any of the Hetalia stuff that I wanted. I have a Hetalia shirt, I have the Hetalia film painted white, I have Hetalia keychain, I have some Hetalia prints. The only thing I don't have is my Hetalia poster that my teacher, who was I believe she was my econ teacher. She loved Hetalia, and I gave her that poster as a gift for her birthday / just a parting gift because I was a senior and I really liked her, and that was the only thing that I didn't have, and I needed to get rid of some posters, and that was the only thing that I didn't have that I used to have, but I could have brought any of those and I completely forgot. And on that Sunday I was like, let me snag him to sign this, because he did voice in One Piece and I didn't really have anything else. I could have like sketched out a Italy or something, or I could have bought something that was Hetalia, but I didn't really have much money on me, and as I said, my bank card was all sorts of on the fritz. But what I did do is I waited in line for an hour and a half. I had fun, talked to some people, and I got him to sign my One Piece mini chibi cup, and he put 2016, and I taped that down as well. And if you look at the cup, I was joking around with my friends. I don't really like Nami as a character. I kind of scratched her name out, her face out, but I removed it. And it's basically this cute little cup, and you could drink coffee or tea into it. It's not so gothic, but I love my One Piece stuff. I have kind of a goth One Piece cup with Caesar Clown and all the Punk Hazard stuff. It's a clear cup with black all over the imprint with Smoker, Caesar, all that is in black. And it's in this One Piece stand, I think it's called Sakaharu Anime Shop. I can link you their stuff in the description if you're a really big fan of like One Piece or Haiku or Attack on Titan or any of the sports anime, Kokoro no Basket. They have all those and they're super cheap. Like the One Piece stuff that I'm about to show you, I got this and I got another cup, and all my old stuff for $3.50. If it's not marked down, like if you have a stand or something, everything is $3.50. Otherwise, if it has a sticker, it lets you know. And their figurines are super cheap, but they're super quality. And a lot of it is like the cute little trinkets from Japan. I have a lot of them. I actually have this cute little Doflamingo phone charm. and I have a Luffy one that looks like a Lego, and I have a Smoker one, and these were all $3.50, and I got them at MomoCon. They have a stand at both Momo and AWA if you ever happen to go there. I don't know if they'll have them at other cons, but they should. They seem like a pretty expanded store, and they're always imported from Japan, and they're so adorable. I had gotten some other One Piece stuff, like a chibi kid figurine with a card, other stuff. It was just amazing. I really love that stand, and I recommend them. Like I said, I'll link it in the description down below if you ever want to order from their store, and if you want to check out if they have it at your local con. I recommend them. Now, for my fourth one, this wasn't signed, but excuse me. This is a One Piece cup again. It was $3.50, I believe, as the same. Also, there is, this cup is amazing to me. It has Luffy and his little decal, and then it has 1000 Sunny for his little One Piece, the ship logo, and then it has it in the Japanese character kanji, and it's super clear and something you can drink like tea in or coffee, your black coffee, and I really just love it. And I usually don't take them out to use them. The only cup I've ever used that I've bought from a convention was my Black Butler cup, and it was super tall, you know, like kind of like those to-go coffee cups. I enjoyed those, and I really wanted to get in for that. My next item, this was a snag. This was a real deal. The only thing I was looking for as far as manga was anything Yaoi or Nakamura Asumiko, particularly because I already have 2 titles from her, which was Utsubora, and I have Copernicus no Ku, or Copernicus Breath, which is kind of a pseudo, sort of depressing kind of yaoi, but it's amazing. Utsubora isn't a yaoi, it's actually like a josei, but I loved it. And I wanted to find something Ayazawa related. We either wanted Neighborhood Story, one more volume of Nana that I need for my collection, or Paradise Kiss, and I lucked out so well. I was able to get all 5 volumes of Paradise Kiss. I was able to get all 5 volumes of this lovely, lovely manga by Ms. Ayazawa for $20. So they were $5 each, and that was a really good deal and a really good snag. And the same stand had Yaoi, but they didn't have any Nakamura Asumika, so I decided to go with this. It's amazing. If I ever meet the voice actors for this will definitely be something I can sign. I try to gather manga or DVDs now. I try to stay away from figurines until I get a bigger space, because they are pretty small and compact, and figurines, I have to dust them, then I have to put them in stands, and right now my room's kind of small, so I'm just keeping that on there. And here's another thing that I would never have expected to get. Next up is Saint Youngman, the DVD, official DVD. It is all the episodes. I don't believe this is in sub. I believe this is in dub. I think this is the first season, I believe. This is the first 8 episodes. But even, I don't know, I haven't watched it yet. It's still in the plastic. It hasn't been opened either. I may watch this, I may not. I may just keep it in case the value goes up. I just love it. I love Saint Youngman, I love the manga, and I also love the OVAs and the movie that came out of it. It was one of my favorite classics. I love the little Jesus and Buddha. They're so kawaii for each other, and it's one of the first things that are so close to a yaoi, but I don't ship it. Even though it's like every ramification of a yaoi, I still don't really feel the need to ship it. It's amazing. I love it. I recommend you watch it. I can link you the manga below if you want to watch it or read it, because this is one of the amazings, and this was a rare find, and I believe I only had to pay $10 for this. It was a very good find. This is about the only not suitable, no, this is the second not suitable for work item that I bought. I had to buy. This is a $15 Boys Love Manga magazine. And apparently this was in 2003, this BL manga. I believe, yes, because on the back it says 2003. And I will open it slightly and flew the pages because it's can't really, I'm a horrible person. Let me see if I can do it again. Like, that's all I can really show you. There's so much good stuff in here. A lot of it's kind of shonen I-esque from several manga I've known about. Then there's a poster in here for, we're actually opening this up together because I didn't realize this was an actual poster. I hope I don't tear it too bad. Let's hope I don't tear it up too bad. Yeah, you know, I might just cut it and leave it, but this is one of my favorite kind of first yaoi enzai, I believe this is. It was a very interesting show to anime. I can link it to you in the description, but I do have trigger warnings or warnings for you because it is a little lewd and not too interested in not forcing the partner. It's kind of like a prison rape manga. It's like Underground Hotel if they were shotas. It's kind of awesome. There's also a 2003 edition of Yamane Ayano. For anyone who doesn't know who she is or not familiar with her name, she is the woman in charge of some of the best yaoi works ever. Crimson Spell, Your Love Is My Prize and Viewfinder, Sweet Baked Glasses, and I believe there's another one that I'm not thinking about. It's off the tip of my tongue, but she has some really good ones. And there's a lot of top popular names in this book. Oh, many of your favorites. I don't think there's not much bar in here. It's a lot of very feminine men in here, kind of muscular. There's some bar in here, a little bit of bar, but I would totally recommend. I paid $15 for this. I did have to show ID because apparently I still look like I'm 16, so I had to show ID, and eventually I got this. And it was a pretty good deal because first I was like, let me come back, and then I was like, no, let me go buy this again, and I went back, and then I was like, yes, let me buy it, and then like, did you check ID? And I was like, yeah, I'm 19, it's fine, I can get the not suitable for work on. And this is the final thing that I bought, and this is Gangutsuo, speaking of which, Gangutsuo Doujinshi. It's one of the ones I haven't actually seen. It's another Albert, Franz, and Count love triangle one, and she told me it was good. I read it. It was good. I would love to scan and have this translated so I can actually understand what it says, or I could stop being a fucking pussy and actually learn how to read Japanese, but you know, I'm fucking lazy, so that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. This is amazing. This is one of the few I haven't seen. The only like Gangutsuo manga or doujin I've actually seen is Kodaku Kazuma, Hormis K2 Company herself, the woman who is in charge of Kushina, also the woman whose novel, I actually have the manga of Chimera, and she makes some other good old style, like her art is a combination of like your old Fist of the North Star shonen-esque with yaoi themes in it. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. It's like Ranma meets Fist of the North Star. It's amazing. I like it. Those are only doujins I've read from her, but this is different. This is by Dachi Tachibana, and I actually have heard of this artist. They've done a few free doujin, and they've also done a few, I forgot what the anime was, Kokura, their basket instant tiger and bunny. So I was really great to have this, and I can stash in with my Harry Potter doujins. Shameless weeaboo trash right here. I paid money for this. This was $5, I believe. Also, there is one more movie, but it's in my DVD player. It was a movie. I paid $10 for it, I think. 5 or 10. And it was the Inuyasha, the first Inuyasha movie, Affections Across Time, and I really love it. It's nothing wrong with it. It's completely in mint condition. I actually watched half of it until I fell asleep. I love it, I love it, I love it. Hopefully, it doesn't really fade away. But I think that's everything I bought. I probably missed something. I know I probably missed something. I think that was everything I bought. Probably missed a few things. No, that was all of I bought because I put it all in one little bag. Well guys, that was everything I had bought and hauled in, but there is a special, 2 special items that were actually gifts from my friend to me, or friends to me. The first one was this. This is definitely going in the Nakamura Asumiko collection. For those who don't know, I'm sure most of you know, Disjecta. And this is from the theatrical release. It was actually, the movie was screening in Atlanta. I forgot what part in Atlanta in my area, and I wasn't able to go because I didn't have the money to go get a ticket, and I also didn't have a ride. I really wanted to go, but one of my friends, shout out to Bob, he actually saved the print out for me because he knows how much I love Nakamura Asumiko's works and how I love anything that's related to her, how much I love it. And he actually gave this to me at the Yaoi panel on the, what's it, the Friday or the Saturday? It was the Friday or Saturday of, and I absolutely loved it. And this is going up on the wall of shame. This is pure weeb trash. I love it. I'd never have it any other way. One more thing. I actually drank out of it. I waited until the last day of con to drink out of this thing because it was so beautiful. My friend Brandy, shout out to her, she's like my twin, like literally my twin. People literally think we look like each other. They're always calling me Brandy and her Kay, like they think we're sisters or twins. It's pretty amazing, which I never thought we were until looking at us closely. Which happened to happen the same year we decided to wear Luffy, which I found hilarious. This is the limited edition One Piece Ramoon. It tasted pretty much the same, like super sweet carbonated soda that was a little more flavored than water. It was pretty amazing. I like to keep some of these sometimes if they have the special edition. She bought it for me. It was the last one on the shelf over there. And it's pretty much all of them in a 2-year time skip. And I love it, the straw hats. I love anything One Piece. They're in the Dressrosa form, even though we are way past Dressrosa in the anime and the manga. No spoilers there. But I love it so much. Thank you so much, Brandy, and thank you so much, Bob, for the print. And without further ado, guys, I think that's all I have to show you for my AWA haul. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. Did you find anything that you kind of liked about my haul? Did you find anything? Maybe you went to AWA and had a haul. What else did you guys get? If you've yet to do so, please do subscribe to my lovely channel. I try to put out at least 2 videos every single week. If not, it's usually because I'm trying to figure out my life or I'm kind of busy, but I do try to get at least 1 or 2 videos out to you guys every week. Without further ado, guys, please feel free to look in the comments and tell me what you liked, what you didn't like about this video or my haul, or if you had a haul that you wanted to share, please do let me know. I try to respond to all comments. If you like this video, please give it a like. If not, dislikes are fine too. All feedback is welcome. If you did watch this video and noticed my voice was kind of weird, it's because I have con cred to prove that I was at the con. Peace, love, stay groovin' and spooky humans for this October. Bye!